This is an issue that I truly don't know what the solution is to this part of it, because the Chinese market is what prevents these organizations, the NBA, well, mostly the NBA is what I'm talking about. Disney is another one.
Sure.
From leaving China. They look the other way on the human rights abuses because the Chinese market is a $5.6 trillion market. That is over $100 billion more than the market in the United States. That's the retail sales only, by the way. A retail sale market is $5.6 trillion. So I guess what is the proper way to stop this? I mean, you and I do what we can in a grassroots way, and it's wonderful, and it does make a difference, but there has to be some sort of larger solution, some sort of big picture solution, because we know, I mean, human nature is fallen. People are going to make bad choices, even sinful choices, even evil choices in the interest of greed. I mean, that's what sin is. How do we actually prevent these people or these corporations like the NBA, like Disney, from choosing China over human rights?
Well, I think it's important to remember that China's got its problems too. China has overpopulation problems. China has unrest among its people who are not especially keen on being ruled by a despotic communist party. China loves Western culture, especially pop culture, also Western athletics. So yeah, I think the problem is that for so long, especially athletic associations have felt that there's absolutely nothing you can say against China, otherwise you're completely shut out from that market. But I think the important lesson with what's happened with the Women's Tennis Association here and the bold and strong stand that their CEO, Steve Simon, has taken is that when you show courage against China, when you stand up for human rights, and when you're consistent with your values, China is the country that blinks first. The WTA had to pull its games. It wasn't China that said they were pulling their games. So I think if people show a little courage, a little more gumption, especially the CEOs of major sporting organizations and these sadly increasingly woke corporations that really need to wake up to a consistent application of their values around the world, I think if that happens, you're going to see some movement from China